Yeah, it's been a while. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. Um, there is a concept in my head, right? Having this conversation. You know the thing about me, the thing about being fascinated by business, not just me, right? The thing about being fascinated by business theories, being from a science background in high school doesn't really matter in real life. But then being from a science background, those things. The thing about it is that I get the chance to question things happening in real life, or I get the chance to question things and try and reverse wire how to answer them. The the constant question I have in my head, water-filled head. They said the brain is liquidated, mostly filled with liquid. The thing about it is that I am questioning, or I think I'm in the identity crisis thing, right? A friend of mine brought up this topic after work when I was commuting back home. I was like, how do how do you identify yourself? I was like, I don't know. I've never really thought of it, right? And then he was like, cool. You've not really thought of it, but what are you? You are Michael what? With three question marks. I don't know why I'm specifying. But then I was like, maybe Michael the offload. It was the wrong answer. I was just trying to see where he's going. And he made it clear that you are not your occupation, or your occupation doesn't define you. Something Tyler didn't said in Fight Club, right? I hate it. It's a message I've known, or a message I've been around for a while. So something it's not a new concept. So like I'm like, what? There's such a thing in real life? No. I've known that thing for a while now. So he says this, and what fucks with me is that I couldn't bring myself to say I'm Michael the offloader, or I'm Michael a TFG employee. Why is that? I don't know. Isn't it? It's something I'm not hubristic about. I'm not proud of it. It sustains me, yes. I'm alive, yes. Happy, bro. No. Why? I don't know. It made me think, do we even question our identity? The thing is, identity crisis is a real thing, right? I am who I am. I live my life. How do I explain that I spend over 9 hours of my 24 hours at work and it doesn't define me? I question that. He said it doesn't define you. I'm like, what does? He said things you do outside. I'm like, okay, what do I do outside? He was like making examples about me working out, things like that. I'm like, yeah, I do that. I like that. I'm passionate about that. But what do I do? What occupies most of my time? Isn't that a clear description of what you are? He said it's not. Then we ended up getting to the point where we were defining a few things. one thing I can tell you is that in whatever identity crisis we are in, right, which is a lot, I was suffering from was damn my sorry for questioning it on this video. Yeah, when I was suffering from a heartbreak, right, I wasn't suffering from a heartbreak because it was the most painful thing. I was suffering from it because I was like, how is it I build my identity around being with this person until forever? And then all of a sudden she's like, break or any space, things like that. She's not choosing me at the moment, right? I know might sound selfish or whatever, but it was an identity crisis back then, or when I feel it. It's not that I'm like, she left. No. It's a thing of why did I choose to build or promise myself that me and this person are going to build this life together, only for her to just turn and say, yeah, not gonna happen. Right? I came to the conclusion that life sucks on both sides of the coin. There's there's dog shit on every greener grass. It's green, yes. Greener pastures, yes. But then dogs do shit on green grass. Trust me, you can put 2 liter water bottles on them. They will find a way to shit on it. There's always shit on the other side of good things. No matter how passionate you are or how good you imagine things to be or how good you imagine things will be, there will be shit on the other side of that coin, right? So one thing for sure, enjoy life. Be in the present moment. It sucks. Trust me. I wake up in the morning and I'm like treating myself. I've never been this late so consistently in my life. It's a third week. My alarm rings until I leave my house very late these days. So you can tell I'm no longer there. My heart is no longer there. But I'll do it in the morning. Keep going. The thing is, it will suck. But then please pursue other things that you'll be passionate about. Right now, I would be paying Replit, but then I'm struggling to do it to a few things. I was distracted for the day. I will come back from work and do things the right way, right? Please pursue what you have to pursue because this life thing will suck worse when you don't. I think for the mere fact that I was a terrible person to my girl can easily be pointed out to me not having or not chasing a goal back then. But maybe it's an excuse. But yeah, chase something, bro. Life gets more fulfilling when you chase something. Bro, girl, show me. I don't know. It's a comfortable space, right?